Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing the career of Jim Bob Lowder here on NASCAR Heat 3. It's the Armor Chili 80, and it is the final race before the playoffs here in the Extreme Dirt Tourer Series. We're at Richmond Raceway for the Armor Chili 80. And we are going to announce here that we did win the pole. And so we are looking for back-to-back wins as we won our last race in Las Vegas. Now we fly all the way across the country to Richmond, Virginia, I believe is where this Richmond Raceway would be. And Glovka's been fast. Aubrey Scott has been fast. And we were the fastest, as we have the pole in our number 8 car from Henderson Smokehouse sponsor. And we are ready to go green here at Richmond in this final regular season race of the Dirt Track Series. Up next we'll have the semifinals. There will be 4 semifinals before the Dirt Track Finals. And we are off. We are all of a sudden into second place. I don't know who that is. Michelle Baker Dillon maybe on the outside of us there in first. It is. Michelle Baker Dillon has a fast car here. This is going to be more challenging to win than that Las Vegas car, or that Las Vegas race, because these cars, Henderson and Michelle Baker Dillon, are getting honed in for the playoffs. They are getting locked in for the playoffs, which are coming up in the next 4 races. And Henderson and Baker Dillon will both be participants in the playoffs. And we are going to, I think we've earned a spot with our win. And we'll find out after this race for sure if we made the playoffs. I believe we did, because we got that win back in Vegas. So Henderson, I think regardless of what happens in this race here today, we are in the playoffs of this Dirt Series here in season number 1. Could this series have a rookie champion in Jim Bob Lowder? There's a chance. All right, we got a car. We drop back to 4th place as Laguerre gets past us. And our car's not running as fast as it did back in Vegas, or at least in comparison to the competition's cars. It looks like we might have I don't know, it's still an upper echelon car, I believe. We'll see how this goes. We're in lap number 5 out of 80, and we're in 4th place. We did start out with the pole position in first. We have dropped 3 spots. We do have them in our sights. Hopefully we don't lose contact with the leaders, and hopefully it'll be exciting coming down the stretch of this 80-lap race. Our goal, it says up there, is position 15. That's not my goal. I don't know whose goal that is, but I'm out to win this race or get top 5 or top 10 at least, especially since we won the pole. All right, we're coming down. Quick check behind us. Baker Dillon has dropped to 3rd now, and I believe it's Elliott Henderson out in the lead. And if anybody but Elliott Henderson wins the championship, it'll be an upset, because he's won 4 races so far this season on the tour out of, I don't know, like 10 races, something like that. And he is just by far the best driver. And if he doesn't win the championship, it'll be an upset. That's for sure. All right, we're in lap number 8. Michelle Baker Dillon's out in front of us in the pink and light blue car. She's in 3rd. Don't let the pink car fool you. She's a competitor, man. One of the first things I noticed in this tour was how aggressively she races. As we've got another car coming up on the inside. That's Brown, and Evan Brown pulls into 4th and then into 3rd, and is actually getting a little bit aggressive as he gets all the way up into 2nd, I believe. We're in 5th. No, I think Brown is still in 3rd. We've got a lap car in front of us getting in the way, causing trouble. But Brown came flying up to the side of us and has now moved up to like 2nd or 3rd, even ahead of Michelle Baker Dillon. All right, 42nd lap out of 80. We're going to skip quite a ways ahead here. We are still holding on to the 4th place position. We fall back into 5th. We're neck and neck with the number 4. I say the number 4 car. I mean the 4th place car. I don't know the numbers very well. There's Aubrey Scott out in front of us there in 10th. And she's the 11 car. And Lewis, the 38 car, we move inside him. And we are off and running here down the back stretch. We are in 4th place. I would like to think that the leaders, we've maintained contact with them. They are up ahead of us. They are 3 of those 4 cars up there, I believe, are our leaders. We're going to get closer into range here and find out. Yep. Oh, nope, there's Glovka, the 9th place car. So maybe they're not. Maybe the leaders have gotten out ahead of us a little bit. Well, let's see if we can find them. Lap number 44. We're cruising around about 126 miles an hour here. 130 as we get to the inside. We can't be that far behind the 4th place car. There we go. We moved into 4th place. Whoever that was on the outside was in 4th place. So now we've got the top 3 cars ahead of us. Libson doesn't give us any room to get inside of him. We're going to go to the outside. We can't beat him to the edge of the corner here. And we're going to weave back to the inside, see if we can get our nose in there. We can't. He cuts us off, and then he's going to hit his brakes, and we're not able to check up. And we hit into the back of Libson. No harm, no foul. We're still playing. No cautions out. Very few cautions, although we did have one in that last race at Vegas. Incredibly. It was like the first or second caution of this entire dirt track series. There's no cautions in dirt track racing, is there? Not very many. Alright. Lap number 47. We are in 4th place. We are looking for, presumably, Michelle Baker-Dillon, Todd Laguerre, and Elliott Henderson, the 3 cars ahead of us. And I believe at least Henderson and Baker-Dillon are in the playoffs. Laguerre may be as well. So this is a nice little tune-up race for the playoffs, which are upcoming. Alright, there's Michelle Baker-Dillon. We catch up to her in lap number 60. We're pushing really hard around these corners, and it's causing us to overplay the corners a little bit as we scoot inside Michelle Baker-Dillon, who gets caught up in some lap traffic, and we move into 3rd place. We are now in lap number 61. We check behind us to see how far back there Baker-Dillon is, and now turn our attention forward. We're looking for the top 2 cars. I believe it's Laguerre and Henderson. We are in 3rd. 18 laps to go. Looking for our 2nd win of the season. This would be here at Richmond. $18 laps to go, now 17 as we hit the finish line. And we get inside Haig once again, who is just out there in everybody's way. Lap number 63, we come cruising around the corner. Are these our leaders? That looks like it might say Henderson. Is that Henderson? Nope, it's Ackerman. Ackerman, 7th place car. And we catch up to Ackerman, and now we've got Wilson in front of us. Man, we might have lost contact with the top 2 cars. I don't know. There's our teammate Lauren Sheridan. She's in 20th. We're going to blow past her on the outside. Actually, she's not going to let us. Come on, teammate. We're seeking a win here. All right. Still looking for those top 2 cars. We may be out of contact with them. 65th lap here as we head around the final turn of the lap. And the lap changes to 66. 15 laps to go here in this race. And there is good old John Schneider. It seems like we're always running into that guy. I tell you what, if we don't win the championship, he might have something to say. Like, he might be the reason. We'll see how this goes down the home stretch. We have 5 races after this, 4 semifinals, and then the dirt finals, and hopefully we'll be in position to get a win in that dirt finals. Wouldn't that be sweet? Have a rookie champion of the dirt tour. Here is Scott in 10th. We've really gotten better as this first season has gone on. really learned how to push our car into these corners. As I brag about how well I'm doing and then get into the wall. So, alright, we're in the 68th lap. We have no sight of the top 2 drivers in this race, and they might be just out there just side by side, passing each other, having a good old time. Alright, lap number 76. We're still in 3rd place. We've just got 4 laps to go as we come around here. We're going to have 3 laps to go right now as we cross that line. We have 4 laps to go. My bad. We got to do the 80th lap. So 4 laps to go. We're currently in lap number 77. We are looking for the 1st and 2nd place cars. I don't believe that they have lapped us, so they're somewhere out in front of us. How close, I do not know, but it would be nice to get them in our sights and see what we have to do to maybe catch them here in the final stage, or final few laps of this race. 3 down. 3 more to go. Golly gets in our way. We are really pushing it hard at this point, looking for those top 2 cars. Here is Brooks. 11th place car. He's going to move to the inside, cut off the corner, and we get into the back and push the 23 car out towards the wall. And at this point, it doesn't even matter. I don't care if I'm making friends or not. I'm looking for those top 2 cars, looking for a win, and pushing this car for everything it's worth. We get to the outside. We are neck and neck with this guy in the green car, and then we take over down the straightaway. Britain now in front of us. We have 2 laps to go, and now we are in the final lap, so the white flag has been waved. And we are going to not finish any higher than 3rd, I do not believe. Unless there's a wreck or something up there, which there's not. We are going to finish 3rd. Here we come around the final corner, heading down the home stretch. And we have finished 3rd, so I'll take it. A top 5 finish at the Armor Chili 80. And this race was won by Elliott Henderson, who picks up his 5th win of the season. And in 2nd place was Todd Laguerre. And we finished 3rd with Michelle Baker Dillon behind us. I think all 4 of us are in the playoffs. As we look at the point standings, Henderson, Baker Dillon, Laguerre, and then us. We are the top 4. Then you've got Ackerman, Boswell, Davidson, and Lewis. Evan Ratner has 5 playoff points. So there you have it. And we have made it to the playoffs, and we'll get the playoffs set up in our next episode of the career of Jim Bob Lowder on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. It's NASCAR Heat 3.